Hey everybody, this is Taglienti, and it has been a while since I have made a video for you guys, and I just wanted to create this really quickly. I'm leaving Los Angeles today, and I have been on a huge whirlwind of change and travel, and since my last video when I was in Denver, there has just been a lot. I've been traveling a lot in the Pacific Northwest and also New York City. I've been in Florida, and I just finished recording a bunch of classes here in Los Angeles. So it has been really busy, and again, like, since the events that I do are so transformational in nature, everything's constantly changing, and it has just been a while since I've been able to get on here and create something for you guys. So continuing with the basic energy tools series, I just wanted to darken out my face to show you guys the background here. You can see the mountains behind me, and you can see the tarmac, but LA is beautiful. I wish I could get you guys some views of palm trees, but I'm leaving here today. So okay, so the next tool that I would love to highlight with you guys is a tool that I use constantly. It's almost something that you can use on its own, or something that you can piggyback on the one that I shared with you guys before. It is, how does it get any better than this? It's a question. Again, remember how when you ask questions, it opens up space. So again, when we say, how does it get any better than this? You're actually, whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're receiving, whatever is there, that's just a question that you're going to ask. And when you receive, you will receive whatever it is better, or something better, or it will just always get better when you're asking for things to get better. And so, life happens. So when shitty things happen, how does it get any better than this is an amazing question, rather than going to a conclusion and, getting pissed off or whatever. Sometimes you can change things in like a couple seconds. So a quick story with this. There was a time where I was with my friend Tracy. We were parked. I had my car parked outside of a printing press, and we were going to leave there, and I was going to go drop her off, and then I was going to go to a dinner. And I needed to be on a schedule. I was really intentional that day. When I got in the car, I turned the car on, and it wouldn't start. Something snapped, and it just kind of conked out. So naturally, this was when I first learned the tool, how does it get any better than this? So I was about to go into my default, which back then was to get really mad and pissed off and angry, and maybe hit my steering wheel or do something that would probably cause my friend Tracy to not want to be friends with me anymore. It was that, I'd just get really annoyed, frustrated, and just go to the conclusion that my car was dead. There was nothing that I could do, and I was going to be late for my dinner, and potentially have to call a tow truck or do something. I looked at Tracy, and Tracy had learned the same tool that I did, so we were kind of playing with the tools together, and I just said, you know what? I was as pissed off as I am right now, I'm actually going to just stop, and I'm going to say this. Let's see what happens. And I said, how does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? And I just kept repeating it. How does it get any better than this? And I looked over my shoulder, because I was in my car. I looked over my shoulder. Diagonally across the way was a mechanic. I didn't even see it there before. And I had been to this printing press so many times. I didn't even notice that there was a mechanic across the street. So the mechanic was across the street. So I was like, oh my God, Tracy, there's a mechanic. So I get out of the car, and I was just how does it get any? I just kept saying it over and over and over. Well, I turned around, and there's a guy outside of the mechanic building, and he's coming towards me, and I was like, hey, and he started coming towards me, and he's like, hey, how are you? And I was like, good. I'm just coming here to this. I was walking across the street at this point, and I was like, I'm coming over just to see if anybody can check out my car. And he's like, well, I own the place, so what's going on, you know? And he's like, I've seen your car here before. I kind of know who you are in a sense because I see your car here. So what can we do for you? Within about less than 10 minutes, I had two guys in the car checking out the car. And I swear to God, they had it running less than 10 minutes. I was like, hey, dude, I was like, look, what do I owe you? You know, and he was just like, you know what? He's like, just give me $20, $20 for each guy that was in your car. So $40. He's like, and like, you know, he's like, I see you in and out of here. We're good, you know? And I was like, all right, I paid him. And I had my car up and running, ready to go. And I was able to go, get to my dinner on time. And, you know, I could have chosen to be angry in that moment. I could have chosen to not ask any questions and to not go to how does it get any better than this. But I know that like all of those things occurred outside of being angry, upset, and concluding that like the worst case scenario. So if you're someone that tends to go to the worst case scenario, or you know people who do go to the worst case scenario, how does it get any better than this can start to break that whole thing up and just get things moving and make things so much better. All right? So I got to go. I got to get ready. My flight is about to board. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And listen, I have a group on Facebook here, and I put a lot of these videos in there. I talk about energy. It's called Out of the In Crowd. Do a search, link up with us, and I, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing you soon and on the next video. All right, take care. Bye bye.